This will be fun, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long, the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Bulls will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's a carry for the fullback. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll try a pass here. caught over the middle. It's Eccles. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes were completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect it. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They give it to the big fullback here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Bringing pressure. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This time it's complete, and they're able to get him down.
That's the thing with this guy. He's got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the line.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And the South Florida offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Motion now from the tight end. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll fire it over the middle, had a lot of time in the pocket. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he drops back in the gun. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Defense is coming after him. He shreds the tackle. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The pocket breaking down. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Henry. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, the quarterback picked that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking right, this one caught. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 10 with the carry.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14, South Florida, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls in.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They feed the fullback this time. Fighting off the defender. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USF. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 25 set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch. And
he'll loft it to the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The USF offense is back out there now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Impressive spin there. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coach.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Ball handed off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. The defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
He stays alive. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one.
Second down.
With the receivers and the DBs, here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Bulls. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
28, Texas Tech, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Henry. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Henry. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Tackled, but first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they regain the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.